Best quotes of Paul DeJoria. The biggest hurdle is rejection. Any business you start, be ready for it. When 10 doors are slammed in your face, go to door number 11 enthusiastically, with a smile on your face. Being able to communicate with a loved one that you haven't talked to in a while because of some communication break makes their life and your life in a much better place. You'd be safe to hold 5% of your assets and savings in gold and silver. Insurance for the future. Success and share is failure. I'll never retire. I like what I'm doing. When you start with next to nothing, all you've got is a lot of thought, a lot of innovation, figuring new ways to do things without using a lot of money. By loving yourself, you're going to be a happy person. A lot of people don't like themselves for whatever reason. I remember once in junior high school, on a Friday, my mom came home from work and said to my brother and I, "You know, between us, we have only 27 cents, but we have food in the refrigerator. We have our little garden out back, and we're happy. So we are rich." I like to live well, and I feel good about it because I know how much we give back. There's plenty for my family. Now let's take care of the rest. I could go insane if I obsess over every little detail of all of my companies. My management philosophy is to pay attention to the vital few and ignore the trivial many. Successful people do all the things that unsuccessful people don't want to do. Change, create, inspire. Dreams really do work. Success is how well you do what you do when nobody else is looking. Stay enthusiastic after getting rejected. I'm an independent, straight in the middle. I've donated to candidates that I thought would be good that are Republican and Democrats alike. You ought to be able to make a nice profit and also do something to change the world. America is one of the biggest businesses in the world, and the people who run it can't balance their budget. We need business people in there and lobbyists out of there. In philanthropy, many of us give a little bit, and each year we give more and more to see what actually works and not just throw money out there and see if it's going to work. If government did the same thing, fabulous. I'm not a detail guy. I depend on accountants and administrators to do my detail stuff for me, but I do know the overall picture, and I know that if you put business people together in a room, not just politicians, they could shrink the deficit tremendously by good business tactics. Rail travel for me is the most relaxing, most scenic way to see the country. Most people would rather sit on a plane for 2 hours than spend 2 days on a train. But there's nothing comparable to taking a relaxing rail journey with your family or good friends. We are the first ever publicly advertise we don't test on animals. Good hairstylists never die. Vidal Sassoon and Paul Mitchell will always live on. No matter where you are or how far down you are, try and help someone along the way. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is that successful people do all the things unsuccessful people don't want to do. When your working becomes work, it's not fun. When your working becomes part of your lifestyle, it's fun. Always remember in life, give a little something to those in need. There will always be somebody that's not as well off as you are. If you dream and you think really creatively about what you are dreaming about, it will happen. Any business you start, be ready for it. John Paul Jones DeJoria is an American entrepreneur, self-made billionaire, and philanthropist, best known as a co-founder of the Paul Mitchell line of hair products and the Patron Spirits Company. Due to his personal career and achievements in business, from once being homeless to becoming a self-made billionaire and successful entrepreneur, DeJoria has been described as a living example of the American dream and has been featured in a number of reports and documentaries. I hope you'll get something inspiring from this video. Thank you for watching and stay motivated.